Hey everybody, we're the Ohio guys, and we're doing another segment of Why Is That There? Tonight's Disney movie that we watched is Dumbo from 1941. And yeah, I knew this one was going to be bad.
I knew there was going to be some bad stuff, but oh shit.
Yeah, it's as bad as I remembered it being.
It's worse than I thought.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Anyway, we'll start off. Disney Plus at the beginning of the movie literally brings up this thing. This literally says, and I quote, "The only thing wrong with this movie basically is that it depicts tobacco use." And I was like, write that down, because there's more shit than that in this movie, Disney.
Oh, there's a lot more.
So,
oh my god.
No, fuck you. There's a lot more than that, Disney. Okay, so the scene where the storks are carrying the packages, and this is funny because in this time period in the movie filming and stuff like that, it was frames. You know, it's per frames. You know, it's basically it's a cells. Basically, it's movie cells that have to be hand drawn and like that for animation, right? So that means that if you're slipping something in, then you had to slip it in, right? You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just like nowadays where it's like, oh, it's all hand drawn and shit. You know, on computers and stuff, you can slip anything you want, right? Mm-hmm. Back then, it was a process. Well, the storks that are carrying the bags, about every 4 or 5 frames in the cells, the bags jingle jankle out of shape and have a crease in them to make them look like a ball sack.
Yeah.
Straight out, dude. He didn't notice it at first.
I didn't notice it, but once you have freeze frame, like I say, every 4 or 5 frames, boom, it's right there.
Boom.
It's like consistently.
Boom. And it's the same frame, and that means that somebody actually snuck that in over and over on the segment, or they just recirculated the segment they used.
My guess is, I think it's a combination of both. I think they snuck it into one frame, but because they reused that, it kept coming up.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
It was ridiculous. Baby tigers nursing on a mother that clearly has no teats to nurse on. Which is Disney being like, hey, we don't sell sex. Except for in the previous exact scene before that, ball sack. So, you can't have it both ways, Disney. So.
Well, my guess is they want to sell it, but not blatantly.
Yeah, I mean, come on. But yeah, I guess whatever.
What could I say? It's 1941. They're not going to openly promote sex.
Stork is bad at his job and almost kills Dumbo more than once. While landing on the cloud. Literally like, just, oh, whatever. If he falls through it, he's dead. Who cares?
Well, better file a claim. Whoops.
When the mother receives the baby, and for those of you who don't know this, maybe younger viewers and stuff like that, or even older viewers who maybe don't know it, is back in the day, when people couldn't read and write, they had a reference of just make your mark. But it was usually referred to as to people that were basically stupid. Like, they were basically like, they're stupid people. And it was also usually a racial term, too, where it was almost always assumed that African-American people back then could not read or write.
And I'd say in this particular incident, I think it's just more of a jab of the elephant's not very smart.
Well, basically a jab at circus people being stupid, is what they were basically doing. Because the mother signs X when she signs for the baby, basically saying she doesn't know how to read or write. Which, you get it, she's an animal, but it's also supposed to be a circus reference. So I'm guessing they were basically saying circus people are stupid. And we'll get to more of that in a little bit. In fact, the next one we'll fucking get there. So the next thing after the signing of the X stuff, they go to set the circus camp up. And they use a term, what is known as roustabouts. Which, back in the day, roustabouts were basically, once again, people who couldn't read or write and basically were work mules that went from, circus to circus and stuff like that, or camp to camp, whatever the fuck they were doing. And they would basically just, they would work, get their pay, and then basically throw their lives away in booze and drugs and shit like that, and they died at really young ages because they were basically just workhorses. They're basically slaves of their time period. And Disney does not even hold a punch because they make all their roustabouts black.
Yeah.
Every single one of them are black.
They did. And
I'm just like, here's some of the things from it. Okay, so they're all black. They even say we can't read or write. We work all day. No, we don't know when we get our pay, but when we do, we throw our pay away. And then they go, we throw our pay away. And then they go, we get our pay just watching kids on Circus Day. Is that a reference to them being pedophiles, Disney?
I don't know about
Is
that
it?
one.
Or is it a reference to black people being pedophiles?
No.
I don't know what it was.
I don't think...
But that's a weird line to put in there.
That's just creepy.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. I mean, granted, it's 1941 Disney, but still.
Gosh.
And you gotta remember, they just redid this movie not too long ago. On a live action version. Out of all the Disney films they could have did live action, they chose Dumbo. And at the end of this review, you're gonna realize they probably shouldn't have. Song refers to... Oh, yeah. For the roustabouts, the song refers to their food as feed. Basically making a reference to them being workhorses and slaves. Because they're feed. Because you don't hear people say, oh, I got to get my feed. They don't know. Thank you, Disney. And they're happy to do it, too. Happy-hearted roustabouts.
It's like, okay, you know what? I gotta say something on this. Happy-hearted roustabouts. Okay, for example, how often do you see people say, hey, I'm a happy-hearted retail worker nowadays? How often do you fucking hear that?
How often do you think you heard it back then, even from those people?
Exactly.
You think for one fucking second they were happy to be doing the job they were doing?
Probably not, but
Fuck no.
They did it to survive, man.
That's right. That's bullshit. It's whatever. Well, Disney used these people, too, because they're at the fucking theme parks and shit. Oh, fuck, Disney, did I just spill your secret? Well, they did, though. Like, that,
Yeah.
they were known for that shit. Circus people and roustabouts were also known in, like, like carnival people and shit like that. Like, people doing rides and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And they were basically said to be stupid people that threw their pays.
Well, it was like another word for carnies.
Basically. Yeah, carny, thank you. That's the term.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then literally we're like, okay, so they're basically making fun of black people, right? Or maybe not, right? But then literally one of the lines is, grab that rope, you hairy ape.
Yeah, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh.
Wow,
my
okay,
gosh.
so no, they are making fun of black people. This is literally the Disney just being like, fuck it, we don't care.
Yeah.
1941 Disney, of course, but still, fucking Disney, damn.
It's like, man, you guys don't pull punches.
Oh, and it gets worse with the racism. The racism's throughout this entire film. So, the movie calling people a freak all the time is a pretty bad reference and stuff. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's dumb.
It kind of promotes bullying.
But it does to a point, which is not a good thing nowadays. But there is a positive point in there where when they're calling Dumbo a freak and stuff like that, the mouse is basically like, I don't see what the problem is. There's nothing wrong with his ears, so on and so forth. And then they have a neutral reference. We couldn't figure if this was bad or good. We don't know what they were implying on this one. They referenced Napoleon Bonaparte, and we couldn't decide whether they were being we don't know. We just couldn't decide what that reference was.
I think it's a combination of all kinds of shit. Because with Napoleon Bonaparte, because he's a mouse, basically you're making fun of Napoleon because he was short.
Oh, it could be.
And at the same time, because he was also a liberator, that could be a good thing.
It could be.
He was a liberator / a dictator. Because
Yeah.
that's how he became a man.
And were they making a reference towards Hitler at the time? Because Hitler was trying to take over the world like Napoleon did, and he failed.
Well, in a way, he was trying to help become the head of the circus.
He was. So I don't know. It's weird.
But here's a funny historical fact about Napoleon and Hitler. They both became dictators, but they both failed the same exact way. Even left on the same day, and that is trying to leave for Russia, leave and invade
Trying
Russia.
to invade Russia during the winter. You don't do that.
And they left on the exact same day.
What idiots.
So, and they both failed.
Yeah, they both failed.
It's like, honestly, I could give Napoleon some credit there because, hey, he
didn't know as much back then, but Hitler should have known better. But Hitler also thought he was like God, basically.
Hitler was a fucking retard.
But anyway, it's just, it's a weird reference to have in a fucking kids movie. Mentioning the word climax over and over and over, which wouldn't be a bad thing, because it's like, okay, yeah, they're talking about the circus. There's climaxes in circuses, and performances. But then giggling about it. Which makes it sexual. Because that's what they were doing at that point. Like, at that point, at first you're like, oh, maybe they're just, making a reference because it's a circus. Then they giggle about it. I'm like, no, it's officially a sexual comment. Climax. Yeah, fucking Christ. It's like, yeah, you clearly fucking just being sexual with that shit now. Thank you. Oh, God. Back to the racism again, because this is Dumbo. KKK reference with the white sheet and hood on the mouse when he's trying to get the ringmaster to do what he wants.
And you can't say it's because of his hat. His hat was more...
It was round, not pointed.
Yeah.
There's no way that would end up pointed. Mm-hmm. And then they only show it for like a little bit, and then they get rid of it because they're just like, oh, we did our KKK reference, now we're gone.
No, they did that KKK reference at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I know they did. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yep. And in the words of Krusty.
Yeah. So far we've had racism, we've had, sexualism. Now we get to have animal abuse. Because welcome to 1941 Disney, and we don't give a fuck.
Well, honestly, nobody gave a fuck.
No, they didn't, but still, PETA would have fucking killed them back in the day.
Oh, yeah, they would.
Elephant Pyramid, animal cruelty much, it's ridiculous. And there's animal cruelty even before that, with the whips and the chains and just everything else,
For example, when Dumbo's mom was trying to protect him, how they stopped her? They whipped the shit out of her.
Whipped the crap out of her. Out of an animal trying to protect her baby, Jesus Christ. But, it's ridiculous, yeah. The ring, the circus thing falling down and stuff, mass casualties. Nothing happened. No, fucking a lot of people died that day. I'm sorry.
You're talking about thousands.
Because of their fucking stupid-ass animal pyramid bullshit.
Yeah, movie's on now. The end.
Yeah, the end, they're all dead. But they're not. So now we've had animal cruelty, we've had racism, we've had sexualism, we've had just, worker cruelty, all kinds of stuff, right? Well, it can't be complete without child cruelty. Child abuse. Because you gotta have child abuse in a 1941 Disney movie. Literally talk about spanking the daylights out of a child and then literally beating the child wildly. Literally. I hope they beat him. What?
Jeez.
Damn! Someone call social services.
But I don't know. This is going to be a controversial quote, but sometimes we kind of need it.
Well, back then, didn't they have the, sometimes you gotta something...
Discipline or...
Yeah, it was something, I forget the saying back then, but
I don't know.
It basically meant beat your kid.
Yeah, because I don't know. Now, here's my opinion. Yes, there is a fine line between discipline and abuse. Now, the way Disney did it, that's the
No, it was straight out fucking abuse. They were like, fuck it, we're abusing people, we don't give a fuck.
But, yeah.
Yeah. Spanking the daylights.
But, yeah.
More child engagement with burning building stunt.
Oh, play with fire, kids.
Playing with fire again, Disney. Again. This is 3 times now in 3 different movies where you're like, fire, good, do it, And it's range, because it was 1941, 1954, and 1995, and they're still doing the play with fire. The fuck?
But it is fun.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, playing with fire, spraying gas on a fire.
Good way to teach kids that one.
Yeah, great. Fucking go get your gas can, kids. Cooking a hot dog on a building fire, which is just dangerous as fuck.
I would have done it.
It can kill you.
Yeah.
Asbestos and shit, especially back then.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about that earlier.
Cancer dog is what they should have called it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Drinking in a children's movie.
Yeah. Oh,
and not even hiding it either. Not just, somebody took a drink. No, literally, let's make a toast and, now we're all boozed up and let's go get a raise and shit,
Oh, yeah, that's just funny. It's like, oh, yeah, by the way, great, best timing to all come as a big group to go to your boss and
to
ask
get a raise. Yeah,
all at the same time when you're drunk.
Good fucking stuff, right?
It's like, hey, I challenge anyone to try that nowadays.
I think that was Disney making fun of the American worker. Could be.
Yeah.
Drinking child. Animals don't have. Yeah, literally, they say this animals don't have feelings because the one says because they're talking about making the platform higher that Dumbo has to jump off.
Yeah.
To 1,000 feet, right? You could kill him, right? And the one guy's like, hey, you could hurt the little guy. And they're like, animals don't have feelings. They're made of rubber. We can do whatever we want. And it's just like, animal cruelty came back into the picture again. Reared its ugly head.
It's like they play with way too many.
Reared its ugly head and squeaked its red nose. Because it was the clowns.
Yep.
Childhood drinking.
Yeah.
Not just drinking in a kid's film, but getting a kid drunk. Because Dumbo's a baby. You got to remember that. He's still a kid. They get his ass fucking hammered. And the mouse gets hammered, too.
Yeah. So, public intoxication.
Public intoxication, the next one.
Yeah.
Then the Pink Elephants on Parade. You can argue that it's a drunk scene, but it's not. That's a drug trip.
Because usually with drunk trips, yeah, you see shit, but not in varying colors.
Not like that.
No, that's more like, yeah, fucking.
That was a drug trip.
See, well, the thing is, LSD wasn't in that yet, was it? Not that early.
I don't think.
No, because LSD didn't come until like the 60s.
But they used to mix opiates and stuff like that inside booze bottles and shit.
That would have been it because, what was the Opium Wars again? I don't remember the.
I don't know, but they did mix all that shit into that shit back then, and they did technically put like an LSD type chemical in a lot of booze drinks back then.
Yeah, because they were making references to the Far East.
So maybe it was like an LSD, maybe it was a drinking trip, but it would also be a drug trip too at the same time.
Yeah,
because of the time period. I don't know. Anyway, drug drinking, whatever. Okay, it's a trip.
Yeah, drugs, bitch.
In a kids movie. Oh yeah. Dick and Balls Mardi Gras reference during the Elephant on Parade fucking goddamn thing. Literally, the 4 elephants playing the trumpet, it scrolls down, there's the masks with the elephant smiling face in their trunks. The one on the right is a dick that's hard and up with dick and balls, and the one on the left is a dick that isn't hard with dick and balls. Don't believe us, go look. I noticed it, he didn't.
I didn't notice it at first.
And then I was like, dude, dick and balls. And you were like, no. I flipped it back and you're like, oh God, you're right. You're like, and it's a Mardi Gras reference.
Oh yeah, because I have the smiling one, I have the sadness. So, but it makes sense because the setting in the movie is Florida, but technically Mardi Gras is Louisiana.
But they were traveling across the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, but anyway, yeah, Dick and Balls reference. Okay, if you have, we probably should have put this at the beginning. Seizures. Seizure fucking reference. Like, completely one of the scenes is like, fucking white light flashing like crazy, and I'm just like, wow, seizure much? And, you know, you could say, well, in 1941, they really didn't know back then. This motherfucker's been remastered since then. Multiple times. Past the seizure reference. And you can take that out and not get rid of the scene.
Oh yeah, how do you still think Pokemon's able to put out the Porygon episode?
Because they fucking took it out. Mm-hmm. So fuck you, Disney, for not fixing it. Because that's a fucking thing that can kill people.
I think they did it just for kicks.
Probably, but it still can kill people.
Yeah.
What if someone's watching the movie and has seizure problems?
They got enough money. They'll pay it off.
Fuck Christ, what is this, Japanese cartoons back in the day?
Hey, they're running out of ideas.
Apparently.
Oh, did I speak the hard truth there?
Now, let's get to one of my favorite parts in the film. I think Crane enjoyed it too. Because it's fucking great and the song is super catchy. But God, it's racist. Like, oh my goodness, so racist. So they bring in the crows. And the crows are supposed to represent different aspects of, like, African American culture at the time. Well, stereotypes, technically. Mm-hmm. And it's bad. Like, it's really bad. And the crows, and literally, if you look up, like, the information on the Disney movie, they're literally called Jim Crows. And for those of you who don't know, let me give you a little history lesson. After the Civil War, and, you know, African Americans had freedom and stuff like that, the South had to figure out a way to still be able to keep African Americans down. You know, segregation, all that shit. How is this legal, you're asking? Maybe you don't know. I don't know if they still teach this in schools or not.
Well, let's see. High school, they go very, very brief on it, but if you study a little bit of history in college, then they definitely...
Yeah, but they glance over it now. They didn't when we were kids. But, like, so if you don't know about this, what they did is they created laws that would keep black people down, basically.
Yeah.
You know, segregation, you're not allowed to eat here, you're not allowed to live here, you're not allowed to go to school here, so on and so forth, right? Mm-hmm. And these laws were legal because they called them Jim Crow laws.
Yep. Which
allowed them to do that. Mm-hmm. So this was Disney's reference towards Jim Crow laws. But yet they made it racist at the same fucking time by making them speak in that stereotypical, I've seen that too! That type of shit, right?
So it's more like their dialect.
Well, it's not even that. Because they didn't really talk that way. You think they talk that way because of all the fucking goddamn references to it in pop culture.
So not dialect, more like...
Oh, it's a dialect, but it's a stereotypical dialect that wasn't true.
It's like a mixture of African American and like the transatlantic dialect.
Yes, but it wasn't an actual true dialect.
No, Well, transatlantic dialect is never a true dialect.
No, I
It
mean
has
like
to be taught.
yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is like the way they portray the Crows in their speaking languages weren't actually the way that African Americans talked at the time.
Yeah.
It was just a stereotypical thing. We think it's what it was because of pop culture, because pop culture has made it what we think it is.
Well, the thing is, pop culture didn't really kick off until the 50s.
Yeah, well,
For example, like Coca-Cola symbols, Campbell's soup.
black and white films, bro, from the 1920s and 30s. They still did it. And that was when they were in blackface. Yeah, you never heard of blackface? Go look it up. It's extremely racist.
Oh no, trust me, blackface has been getting a lot more attention.
I know, because I saw some stupid white kids doing it for Halloween this year.
Well, then there was a Canadian Prime Minister.
Oh yeah, remember the school that did it a couple of years ago? Like a fraternity that did it? Some kind of fucking stupid redneck school down in the South somewhere. Yeah, I just said redneck school in the South. I don't care. Fuck you. Because it's true. They were rednecks.
Hey,
If you're bringing up blackface in 2015 and above, you might be a redneck.
I want to say, I think it was either like Georgia or Alabama.
I can't remember where it was, but do you remember what I'm talking about? It was a fraternity that did
it was a fraternity, and then
and they all got fucking like expelled or something.
Oh yeah, the school did not play.
No, the school did it right. Like, but like if you're bringing that shit up in 2015 and above, you might be a redneck.
I want to say it was somewhere in Alabama.
I don't remember, dude, but I just remember it was stupid.
It could be Georgia.
I don't remember. It was stupid.
I know it was in the South though.
But yeah, so Jim Crow, racist references, common, and it was whatever. Smoking in a kids movie, the one Jim Crow smoking cigars and shit like that. And did you see at the end they made a reference to it not being a cigar anymore?
What are the references?
He was using a roach.
Oh.
You didn't see the roach holder?
Yeah, he did have it.
I did.
Yeah, he did.
So they're making a reference to the fact that that they always say, "Oh, African Americans aren't actually smoking tobacco; they're smoking weed." But yeah, they made a reference to weed.
Yeah.
Because he had a roach at the end.
Whatever, it's legal in some states now.
Yeah, but it's still, it wasn't meant to be an endearing thing,
Yeah.
But yeah, Dumbo died falling out of that tree. I'm sorry, he landed on his fucking head. That elephant's dead.
Yeah.
Referring to black people as boy. And they do that quite a bit. And for any of you at home being like, "Oh, is that really that bad?"
Yeah, pretty.
Go to your local black neighborhood, because every city has one, and call a black person boy.
Or just do it in public.
Just do it. If you're that dumb, do it, because you will find out very quickly that you shouldn't do that.
Well, the thing is, it's not just African Americans. You say that to any other minority group,
They'll be pissed, and they rightly should.
Yeah. In
the words of Christopher Titus, you ain't gonna do that again, are you?
No.
But yeah, no, like God. Let's see here. We're all right here. Oh, making fun of black churches with Reverend Rodent is about to address you. Really, Disney? You ever been to a black church?
No, but I've heard good things about it.
I have. I've been to a couple of them actually. I had a couple African American friends growing up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking fun, dude. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of religion. Everybody knows that who watches the channel. But like that shit is fun, dude. Like you go to there, them fucking people have a fucking amazing time. Like they really do. Like dancing, singing, it's great. Like it's absolutely fucking great.
They actually enjoy being there.
Yeah, they do, and it's very intoxicating. Like it's very much like you want to join in.
Well, and they all, they all actually get along most of the time, and
it's not petty bullshit like you get from the other churches.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. I was raised Catholic. Petty fucking bullshit.
And you know what the most funny thing is? That roots from all that crap. It's usually money.
It is usually, yeah. Yep. It really is.
But now, the thing is about the Reverend stereotypes. They still do it to this current day.
They do.
They still do.
They do. They do. They really do. Dumbo dies again, touching all 4 of the electrical wires.
Death number 3.
Death number 3.
So, I wonder, is there any little Kaplan and Dumbo? Because how many more lives now? Is that 6 lives?
I don't know. That's the ones we counted. There were other ones too.
Yeah. Well, maybe with the first jump, maybe that would have been the 4th life.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Oh, look! Child abuse rears its ugly head once again! Because they actually go through with the plan to make it like 1,000 feet. And more fire. And more fire! Like, not enough fire. So playing with fire is back again. Because they're like, screw it, play with fire, child abuse, fuck it, right? It's Disney. Airplane combat reference where Dumbo sucks a bunch of peanuts into his nose and shoots them at the elephants to literally signify a machine gun shooting out of an airplane and him trying to literally kill the elephants.
But also with the firemen as well.
Yeah, he does it to the firemen too.
Because
right.
He didn't shoot the peanuts at the firemen, but if you look very closely at the air combat tactics, the way they did the movement, it's definitely like a descending, like, bombing attack.
They even use a machine gun noise when he shoots the peanuts.
Well, they even use airplane noises when he's flying.
I know, it's ridiculous. It's a kid's movie. Apparently shooting guns at killing people is okay, according to Disney.
Quite honestly, this is just a theory. What if it's just World War II propaganda?
Well, it probably could be.
Because even though at that time they made the movie, they weren't in the war just
It was
yet.
getting to the point where you knew it was coming.
Yeah, because at that time, it's like Japan didn't bomb us yet, but they were already sending supplies and shit to Britain to hold off Germany. So, because let's face it, even though we were trying to remain like, we were basically trying to stay neutral and not get involved in other people's affairs, but we secretly did not like Hitler.
So, and the last reference that we found in the movie that was kind of stupid and just shouldn't have been there, but it's also really funny today, though, because of what's transpired since they did this, is they make fun of 20th Century Fox.
Now, I'll admit, we had to look into that.
We had to look into it. It was in one of the newspaper articles when they're talking about how famous Dumbo was. Because I was like, wait a minute, movies will hide shit in newspaper articles, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, I have to look for this. I had to freeze frame and actually scan it, looking for shit. Most of the stuff was actually real articles, which I was proud of Disney for that.
Yeah.
But then they had one article that was like, basically, the 20th Century manager, basically the one leading 20th Century Fox, is arrested and taken to jail by police for gambling and heavy excessive drinking. And I think it said smacking women or something like that. It was along those lines.
So basically domestic violence.
Well, no, it was supposed to be random women, not even when he's dating or anything.
So let me guess. You got this manager from 20th Century Fox going around publicly hitting women.
Basically, gambling, drinking, and hitting women is what they were saying. Because 20th Century Fox was their competitor at the time.
Yeah.
Which we thought was really fucking funny because they basically fucking own it now. And I was like, haha, Disney, great way to make fun of themselves at this point. It's like all the fucking pokes they made at fucking Pixar back in the day, and now they fucking own it.
Yeah.
It's...
Well, that's kind of like where...
I'm waiting for them to own DreamWorks. That's what I'm waiting for.
So, for example, that would be let's go with football terms. Hey, you're the New England Patriots. You're the dominant big dog. You're shitting on the Jets, and then eventually, you own the Jets. Oh.
Do they own the Jets now?
No. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Oh, okay.
It's like, let's say one owner owns the Patriots, and then he eventually buys the Jets.
He buys the other team, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, so that was Dumbo, 1941. The worst one we've watched so far. I knew it was bad. I figured it might be number one on the worst. For just because the other ones touch on shit Alice in Wonderland's a drug trip movie. Goofy movie had some sexual stuff and everything else like that, and shit like that. But this one hits on everything. This one's just racism, child abuse, drinking, smoking, just animal cruelty, just everything. It literally just goes, fuck it. Everything. Everything that you can think of that's offensive is in this movie. I mean, granted, it's 1941 Disney. Honestly, and I even told Crane this, they vaulted one of their most racist film of all time was The Song of the South. And Disney has vaulted that film for 40 years now. Because they're it's too racist, we can't show it. And granted, it's much more racist than this film. It is. But this one isn't much far off. It really isn't. And you want to know why this one hasn't been vaulted like Song of the South was? Because this one's popular. Mm-hmm. So Disney, do me a favor, Disney Plus and Disney. If you're going to vault Song of the South, vault this one too. It's only fair. Because you can't have it both ways. Either it's racist or it isn't.
Hey, kind of like the sex.
That's right. And think about this too, Disney. You remade this fucking movie. And on that note, we'll end these ones the way we always end it. Are you dreaming what we're dreaming, you two? Good night, everybody.
Yep. Good night.